TV screen. Turn on your phone. Turn on your laptop. We watching Blessed Roll.
Welcome to Blessed Roll Cooks. Today I am going to be cooking this delicious barbecue chicken. Today I am going to be cooking these chicken legs. I got these, they were $1.08 a pound, so this is a very good price. Get a whole big family pack of meat for only $6. Now I'm gonna season my chicken. That family pack of chicken legs came with 14 pieces, so that was a lot, and it was only like $6 and something. But I am actually only gonna be cooking 11 pieces today. It's 14 pieces of chicken. It's a really good deal. You could feed a whole bunch of people. But I'm using a 9x13 disposable pan. Y'all know that barbecue can get a little messy sometimes, so that's why I'm using a disposable pan today. What I'm doing now is I'm seasoning up. I'll start with my smoked paprika. And whenever I make something barbecue, I like to use smoked paprika because it has that smoky taste on it, and that's what I like to use. I'm also going to use this next. Now, I'm not using regular salt because this seasoned salt has salt in it. So I taste my seasoning. Like, I tasted this in my hand. I'll take some out and I'll taste it. So you can taste your seasoning. I recommend tasting whatever kind of seasoning you're using, because so that you'll know what you're working with whenever you get a new seasoning. Unlike like if it's onion powder or garlic powder or something like that, you know, onion powder, not that. But if it's some other kind of seasoning, like a seasoning salt, I do recommend tasting that so that you will know what you're working with. And you will know, you know how you want your food to taste, and you know what kind of taste you can get from that. Now that I have the first side seasoned, I'm going to go ahead and flip my chicken over, and I'm going to season it on the other side. This is my clean hand on this side, my dirty hand on this side, and I have washed my chicken legs off. And you know, if you don't wash your chicken off, it's totally up to you. A lot of people don't. I remember a few years back there was a recommendation that you not wash your meat. So it's your choice. Your family's eating it. But I just wash mine. I flip it over, and then we're gonna season this side.
Turn on your TV screen. Turn on your phone. Turn on your laptop. We watching Blessed Roll. Blessed Roll show. Cook is what she like to do.
If you have a seasoning that you prefer that I'm not using, season it with your seasoning that you like.
What you watching? What you watching? What you watching?
So after I do my seasoning on both of my sides of my chicken, one thing that I do that a lot of people don't do is I go ahead and add some barbecue sauce. You get some seasoning up in there. You can pull it back, make sure you get it around in that chicken. Rub the chicken, rub your seasoning around. You don't want it to stay in one spot. You want it to get all over the chicken. And as you can see, I usually do my chicken legs. I turn one way and one the other way. That way I can get more in the pan.
What you watching? 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 Blessed Roll.
And now I'm taking my barbecue sauce.
Turn on your TV screen. Turn on your phone. Turn on your laptop. We watching Blessed Roll. Blessed Roll show.
This helps to get barbecue flavor all in the chicken, y'all. I've been cooking my chicken like this, putting barbecue sauce on it at the beginnings for years. And whenever I serve it to other people, they always say it's good. You turn it around what I usually do is make sure that I have it on that side, but I make sure that I have some on the pan just a little bit, because I want to make sure that the barbecue sauce is all over the chicken. You know, it's totally up to you how much barbecue sauce you want to add. But I just make sure that barbecue sauce is underneath my chicken, because I'm not going to flip the chicken again. And when we eat chicken, I don't know if you ever had somebody who made barbecue chicken and then the top of it has barbecue on it and then the bottom is not. It's like baked chicken. If you do it this way, you're not going to have that. Then I just make sure I got a little bit on the top. Now I'm going to take it and put it in my oven. My oven is preheating already. 425 for 45 minutes is good for my oven. Your oven temperature and timing may vary depending on how much chicken you're cooking, how big your pan is, and what kind of oven you have. But this is what works for me and my oven. I've been cooking my barbecue chicken like this for a long time, and the barbecue sauce never gets burnt. What it does is it bakes the barbecue sauce into the chicken. Many times when I have people eat my barbecue chicken, they say it tastes like the seasoning is to the bone. So that is a good compliment. Let me know in the comments what your favorite piece of chicken is, or if you like white meat over dark meat. For me, it depends on how the chicken is prepared. But when I was pregnant with my son, and for a good while after I had him, I actually could not eat dark meat. We'll be back. My chicken has been in the oven baking for 45 minutes. Now I wanted y'all to see how it looks when I first take the aluminum foil off. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some barbecue sauce on top of it, and I'm going to put it back in the oven and bake it for an additional 20 minutes, and then I'll come back and put my brown sugar on top. Let me know in the comments what your favorite barbecue sauce is. I do like sweet barbecue sauce, but sometimes I'll put hot sauce on mine when it's on my plate. But I never purposely put hot barbecue sauce on the food when I'm preparing it for kids to eat. When I was a little girl, my neighbors, they would use the hot Kraft barbecue sauce. And I don't even know what the flavor was. I just know I was a little kid and that chicken was too hot. Here are the seasonings that I seasoned my chicken with today. I used some black pepper. I also use some smoked paprika. Whenever I barbecue something, I like to use smoked paprika. I also use some garlic powder, some Badia with Sazon seasoning salt. If you don't have this seasoning salt, you can use your favorite seasoning salt. That will work because you like it. Another recommendation that I would choose would be Lawry's or Sawyer seasoning salt, but any seasoning salt that you like to use, feel free to use it. This is the one I'm using today. I also have some onion powder, and my husband loves this Bullseye barbecue sauce, and this is the barbecue sauce that we use today. It's an oldie but goodie. It's been around a long time. We used to use this back in the day. It used to be more expensive. I actually got this for $1. I get them for $1 from Dollar Tree now. And when we were younger, they were actually more expensive than that. And I'm also going to be using some light brown sugar. I have taken my chicken out of the oven, and now I'm getting ready to put my brown sugar on it. I'm going to take this brown sugar and I'm going to sprinkle it over the chicken. If you want to pour off some of this, if you want to pour off some of the broth or juice, barbecue sauce, whatever you want to call it, you could pour some of it off. I'm leaving mine on. We like to put the barbecue on top of our rice, and we are having rice. And so that's why when I'm putting this brown sugar in, you see I'm letting it get in the juice, all in the broth and all on the chicken. You can omit this step if you don't want sweet barbecue chicken or brown sugar chicken. You can omit this and just leave it in the oven. You could just leave the chicken in the oven for about 15 minutes longer or until you get the desired color that you want for your chicken. I'm going to put these back in the oven and they're going to stay for around 15 minutes until my brown sugar has melted into the chicken and I get my desired color. Look at how delicious the chicken looks. It looks so good. It looks good and it tastes good. If you try this recipe, come back and let me know how much you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me today. This video has been made in collaboration with the One Big Happy Family. The One Big Happy Family is a group of YouTubers who have come together as One Big Happy Family. This is our second annual kickoff collaboration. The names to all the channels that participated in this collab will be listed in my description box below. Go check them out. Have a blessed and beautiful day, and remember to always put God first. Thank you guys so much for your support, and don't forget to show love to your loved ones, people you know. Show love to people you don't know. Life is too short to hold grudges.